What are you doing?
I'm trying to make this.
Okay. That's bad.
Really? This thing is so cold.
Not bad. Why don't you just use your natural hair?
I have my natural hair here.
Matuta.
Who cares? It's my hair. It's a hairstyle. Yeah.
And there's something interesting crossed my mind, yeah? There's this time I was working in Kakamega. And then someday an old man walked into the hospital. And then in the process of serving him, he just came up with a story. He made a comment just out of the blues, like, are you married? I told him, no, I'm not. He says, okay. That's good. Uko na bahati. I was like, yo, what do you mean? And he says, you know, something interesting happens when it comes to marriage. He tells me, the lady you hate the most, or the lady you did not hope to get married to, that's the one you get married to. So I got interested. So I got interested.
I want to see your.
I don't hate you. I didn't say I hate you.
I
didn't say I hate you. So I got interested in following this story. I asked him, is it out of experience? Like, did you hate your wife that much? He says, wewe mwanamke, sikuwa namupenda tu. I never saw myself getting married to her. But ni kama nimegundua si story yangu peke yangu. It's like it happens to so many people. So I was like, oh, okay. Tell me more. Should I start preparing to marry my enemy? So of course, it's not really the enemy. What he implied was, oftentimes when it comes to marriage, relationship is, you identify the person you want to, all that. And you pursue specific things, something specific that you like in that person, and seek to relate with that person for whatever reason you got attracted to them. Now, according to him, he says when it comes to marriage, things seemingly tend to happen differently.
So what happened to you differently?
Come on, it wasn't my story. It wasn't really my story. But okay, it was just an interesting thing. It was just an interesting thing that came up. Of course, he said he did not like his wife.
And you?
I'm telling you somebody else's story.
And you?
Well, truth is, okay. Should I be honest? Should I be honest?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Black and white.
Well, truth is,
Truth is.
You see,
truth is.
Okay, no hard feelings, right?
No pinky promise.
No hard feelings, but I had other options. I was trying to explore other options before us. But you see, good thing is, well, we were friends. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I tried other options.
I watched you trying other options.
with the hope for marriage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was hoping for marriage. I tried other relationships, which apparently did not work. And I felt I was ready to settle down. Yeah. And now you see, being your friend before, I think there are things that I started evaluating. You know, I look at this character, I look at this, I look at this. Then
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, I know somebody who is better in this way. I know somebody who is better in this way. I'm not saying you are my fallback plan,
I was.
but
That's what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I tried others before coming back to my friend. And then,
Mm-hmm.
long story cut short,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So what made
You might
make
not
up your mind?
you might not see.
Mhm.
Sometimes God might be directing you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Our preferences might not be God's preference.
Mhm.
So sometimes you want this, and then God redirects you and gives you something else, without knowing that actually wherever God is taking you is the better option. Yeah. So I think just trusting God with the process. Well, of course, I personally, I did not really say that, God, give me the right person. I tried my options. And then finally,
So at what
I
point,
saw
at what point?
saw you for your.
At what point did you think you can actually marry this girl?
At what point? Wow. When those ones did not.
What?
No, of course. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Wow. So
When I did not say, you are not.
So I'm like, you're.
No, you see, you were there before these people. Before these people, you were there.
Yes, I was there, but.
And then, when they came in, now apparently I'd seen some characters in you, some appealing characters in you that I did not find in some of these ladies. And
you were just seeing nyashi, nyashi, nyashi.
Yeah, I'm a man. And sometimes you find yourself following that man.
Or maybe new faces
or it's not just what I realized today. Forget about that. Yeah. I'm glad I made that choice. But what I realized and what I convinced myself with today is any day, even if I'm taken back, if I were taken back, any day I would choose my friend.
Say,
what?
I will choose you,
I will
my
choose
love.
you, my friend. My. No, I'm seeing the friend. Right now, you're my wife, my love. But before today.
Not before today. Yeah,
before marriage.
Before today could be yesterday.
No, not yesterday. Before marriage. Yeah, if I'm taken back there to make a choice, I would gladly choose someone I'm so well acquainted with. Yeah. I would gladly choose my friend. I've realized in marriage, kuna vile that tingly feeling. That feeling.
Good.
It goes away, it fades. We get so fond of each other. And that whole
so you
thing,
don't have that tingly thing.
No, sometimes I see you there like, sis, yo. That feeling is gone.
It's gone. sure?
It's
Are
not
you
not
sure?
not like it's gone. Not like it's gone. It's gone. But I mean,
There's just so much.
yeah, it just goes down.
Yeah, there's so much to focus on.
Yeah, there's so much to think over. I'll meet you in the corridor naked. I mean, that ignition is almost like it's not there. But you see, when all that, when that
even if I
ignition,
try put on
whatever,
some body shot.
No. I mean, it works. It works. But I'm trying to say, you see that
It doesn't want to be here.
you see that feeling, yeah. Kale kenye unaonanga your girls and then you just feel like no. There's a point in marriage it just goes down for both of us, of course. And I mean,
don't speak for me.
If you focused, sorry, if you focused on that feeling, if you focused on the feeling, you get into marriage. I don't know if I make sense, but I mean, I'm just speaking my experience. If you got into marriage and then focused on that feeling, the day you miss that feeling is the day you start, feeling withdrawn. Or you start feeling like, oh, this relationship is failing.
It's not working.
Yeah. And when that deep commitment to each other starts to degenerate, it's not like, I think it's just different for men. Yeah. Because somehow my mind can be so indulged in other things that I'd really not. Maybe I could segment my brain. So, this time I will deal with this. When I see it or when I confront it, I will deal with this. Yeah. But when I'm in a different space, I cannot bring something else, to that moment. So, but probably you'd be expecting, no, he should be thinking of me right now. Whereas I cannot just bring any other thing or person in the moment, say I'm busy with work and blah, blah, blah. And I could forget. Yeah. But when I'm done with that, and then I remember home. Not remember. and turn my mind to home stuff. Of course, I'll be so fully involved in that, in home stuff, and not any other. Yeah, there are people are different. I think personalities are just different. But now, for a moment, when there is not that close relation, every moment, phone calls, texts, sweet texts, and blah blah blah. And yo, baby, I'm thinking about you and blah. No, I'm thinking about this right now. For a moment, I come home.
Wow.
I come home. You're busy.
You're the most unromantic man.
I'm so sweet.
Men are sweet out here.
But
you should be taking me out.
Hold on.
Tomorrow.
For a moment, I come home, and then you're busy with baby, or you're busy with kitchen stuff. Now, I don't know. There's just a way. We are together, but not really.
But everybody's doing the stuff.
Yeah. Everybody's just. Yeah, we might be a little less experienced, but I mean, I still ask myself, why do relationships or marriages break after 20 years? Why do marriages break after 15 years? Yeah, because we see them happen. Yeah, what happens? What changes after all that endurance? Yeah, but I mean, any day when nothing else can work or seems to work, or when other things seem to be going wrong, I would be glad that I'll be left with a friend. I mean, there's that moment when you and I relate on the basis of friendship. There is that tolerance that you would have for your friend. Yeah, and not just, yeah. So when things do not seem to, there's a way after you can reason with your friend. When there are those moments that I always say you need to reason with your mind, not your heart. Not your heart.
But with ladies, it's so difficult to actually do that. Because everything we attach it to the heart.
I mean, this whole thing, I think it's just an experience. That old man shared his experience today. Today I'm living my experience.
So which of the two? Is it, did you marry your enemy? Or did you marry...
Hey.
Did you say enemy and what? Enemy and what?
Not enemy. Not enemy. Your least, the least preference.
So I was your least preference.
Not really the least preference. Like,
not the least least, but
there's that person that probably you perceive as a friend. Preferentially you perceive them, first as a friend before any other thing. You would be having, you remember, I would be having issues with my other relationships.
My phone is ringing.
And I think you remember, I would tell you stuff, and you'd help me think through them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Yeah. You'd help me think through them. Yeah. So you see, I would come to you with things of the heart. Tell you about my relationship and whatever is going on with me. And you would advise me. You would speak with me as a friend. So you see, having built that relationship so much, just making you the girlfriend in that all nini would be fun. Yeah. When you're helping me with matters. Yeah. So not really that you are I think you were in my journey throughout.
But do you know?
And in the end,
can you say?
I know you love me.
Can I tell you?
I know you were in love with me. I was just silly.
You weren't in love with me.
I was just silly.
Okay, did you love me?
Yeah, that's why I shared with you. That's why I would speak with you freely. I loved you, but not as my date, as my girlfriend. Not as my girlfriend in that moment. I mean, how can I love you? How can I be in love with you? And at the same time bring to you issues of
other relationships.
My current relationship. That would be funny.
But do you know? Do you know? I knew you'd be my husband.
Ooh, God! Wow, my prophetess. You planned with me.
No.
You already planned a life with me.
No.
Why? You did not consult me. You planned my life without consulting me.
No.
Come on.
No, I
How did you know?
There's just that gut feeling that ladies usually have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Intuition?
Yeah, could say that. You could call it that.
And he told you, this is your hobby.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you weren't.
I was a joke.
You weren't behaving like a husband at that time.
I was a joke.
You were a very big joke. Come tell guys here that you were a very big joke.
Bye.
No. Tell them.
Hey, Kiburi, what happened?
Tell them you were a very big joke.
I'm saying that in mind.
Funny
I'm
thing,
saying that
funny
in my
thing,
mind,
funny thing.
but
Funny thing, I knew you were a very big joke, but I knew you're gonna be my husband.
you know, I was a very sweet person. I was awesome.
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that.
Same thing. I
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
say
sure.
that I was a joke, but
Yeah.
I think I was just no. I was just finding myself. End of story. I was just finding myself, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. Time to go.